There we go. Now my mic is on. All right. Slay and love and wonderful. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. God willing, we will double. How's that? Is it still better? Okay. Oh wait, no, but I can do the
Prepare for trouble, make it double. Prepare for trouble, make it double.
We'll be the richest rogues of all time.
Creators of grand design.
Sorry. Hi, Chartreuse Moon. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi, everyone. I fucking love the Double Trouble song. When I finished my program, Umi and I, we beat Case 4 today. I'm voting yes. Toxic Tony. Wait, but if it's toxic, which one is it? Do you mean Turbo Tony is dead? Because Turbo Tony is real. Wow, Grace. You don't even know the difference between Toxic Tony and Turbo Tony? Wow. But okay, I can't let the haters win. Turbo Tony's not dead, and we are gonna get to Case 4 today because I want to get to Case 4 so bad. Oh, Tarot Parrot, hello, welcome. What am I doing? Oh yeah, well, just like at our graduation thing party for like this voice acting program that I was in, we got to use the booth for karaoke. So me and Umi, I think I've mentioned Umi here before, but we sang Double Trouble, and I was Jesse and she was James, and it was excellent. It was excellent.
Obsessed.
Okay. What am I doing? Oh my gosh.
We're locking in.
We're nailing Dane Gustavia, or however he is, to the wall. Carmelo Gusto. Okay. Oh, thank you, Esteban. Oh. Why did my Discord just fuck? Are we still here? Is that
I'm
me?
still here.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Yes, I did actually get my demo reel back today. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna, do we all want to listen to it? Does everyone want to listen to it? Do we want to listen to it? Do you guys want to listen to my demo reel?
I think you want to play it.
Do you guys want to listen to my demo reel?
God.
Sorry.
Putting in both headphones for this.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Ace Attorney again. Hold on. Let me get to my. Okay. Let's see here. Where did it go? Whoa! My God, scary. You have no words for Grace today. My real demo reel. So keep in mind, all the creature noises, all the animal noises, every noise was me. I did all of it. Let me know if this is too loud.
Demon of water!
Okay, wait, hold on. No, okay, that's a good volume.
Demon of water! Release the child! He is feast for the swamp. Begone to be master! Venera! Get us closer! Today, our class has a special visitor. Say buongiorno to Prince Giancarlo. Would you like a closer look at his terrarium?
Okay, new game! Eat the first bug you see! Slug!
I win!
This one was a favorite.
Can someone get my mom? Can you help me regain my human form? Ach ja, kitty cleansing is simple enough. But Bastet asks the price of ein fresh herring. Oh, is that all? Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little allergic to myself right now. Maya chose me as her partner in the pâté de race. Fouette contest won't change her mind. So please, just let me go. We have to rehearse our lifts.
Okay, here we go.
Captain, you dare place a servant of Allura the Just in chains?
No! It's a punishment!
Verity.
That's it. That's my demo reel. Yay. Thank you guys. Yay. Yes, Evil Verity. I knew I had to make her like some kind of priestess, some kind of like attachment to like a goddess. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Tony, genius.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Grovey, the first one that you missed was my Kelpie one where I was walking around in my room and in the shower. I freaked my roommates out because I was like in the shower like 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 doing like like just freaking everyone out, freaking my cat out, freaking my roommates out. Oh, Tara, thank you. I mean, and it all started with Ace Attorney. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Right? It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool hearing it and you're just like, that's Apollo. That's Verity. That's Trucy. And you're just like, but now they're not. Now they're other people. Now they're, oh. Thank you guys. I need to, I don't know why before I did this, I was like, it's never going to happen. It's impossible. It's not feasible. I just like, they're just like, there's something else. There's a secret sauce that I don't know. I was just kind of like, maybe I was trying to cope because I didn't know how to start. So I was trying to cope and be like, no, it's not going to happen. And now I'm just like, I want to be in a cartoon. I want to be in a video game. I want to make dumb noises. Anyways.
I believe. Also,
Thank
sorry to ruin the moment,
Oh.
but if I had heard you making 30 minutes of horse and kelpie noises, I would have just assumed that you had a really good apple.
Who was it? Was it Marie that said, because I was trying out Kelpie noises and like horse noises and stuff. And I think it was Marie that I sent a clip to like the chat or whatever. And she was like, I think that eating all those apples has turned you into a horse for real. Yeah. I believe in the possibility of starting a show and then having to run to chat someday because Tony will have played Bleepo Gorpo. Dude. And I won't even be able to tell you until like a year later that I played Bleepo Gorpo. Because that's just how NDAs and the pipeline works. But now I can do an Applejack voice. I mean, Applejack is just, she just kind of like doing this. There's nothing really special to her voice except for this, but I'll be like, I was there when she started by doing Toad Von Karma and wanting to really, I just cracked my knuckles so hard. Oh yeah, you can tell us, we'll keep it a secret. I believe you. It'll be like, we call those friend DAs. Yeah. Are you Bleepo fucking Gorpo? Are you Bleepo? Bleepo? Tony? It all started with Miles Edgeworth being a bitch. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It genuinely... Oh, let me turn music back on. But yeah, friend disclosure. Yeah, it's kind of surreal to have it back and be like, now I can go apply to get an agent. I can do that.
Yay!
That's something that I can do, and then I can start auditioning for. That's crazy. It's so crazy. You're crazy. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I genuinely don't know what I would be doing here without it. So I love you guys, and I'm really grateful for you. And I would like to play. Ah! Tony can do anything except beat this case in 3 hours tonight. You want to fucking bet? You want to fucking bet? That was a great segue, by the way. But you want to bet? I got blueberries with me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Edgeworth is
We're
on the
turbo.
move.
We're turbo.
We're turbo. We got... Okay. Oh, it's all about the pamphlets. There were also a whole bunch of, like, voices in my demo reel that I wanted to include, but that reel is already about, like, 15 seconds longer than what you should have. So I was like, fine, I won't have the Iris voice. Because my director was like, you've already showed that you can do a little girl voice, and you've already showed that you can do British with Verity. So do you want this little girl British, or like, do you want Verity? And I'm like, I have to do Verity. Fuck. But it's okay, because like, you don't get auditions. Like, your demo reel isn't supposed to show every single thing you can do, because there's just no way. Yeah, rip Evil Iris. I know, it was so close, but it just, in the end it didn't happen. But, you know. Kay and Lang were gonna be represented because I was gonna have my werewolf transformation sequence on there, and it was gonna be a Kay to Lang, thing, but again, there was already a lot of action and screaming. Oh, I'm on Burger's Hard, fuck, okay, sorry. There was already a lot of action and screaming in the Kelpie one, which came out really, really nice and allowed me to do a lot of creature voices. So, you know, I also had to cut that one. Anyways, I'll audition with those voices at some point. Yeah, you said we examined everything we need to. No, we didn't. We must scour the scene. So this dishware was made by Artie Frost. The creature. Abby, you missed me showing my demo reel. I'll have to go back. I mean, we examined everything fun except from... Oh, I see. Where did we get the chocolate?
It looks very fancy.
Oh, it is. I'm willing to bet that this set can fetch something in the thousands of dollars. Yeah, I'll send it to you later, Abby. Actually, I can just send it to you now. Where's our chat? Oh, wait. There it is. Sorry. I know I'm on Burger's Hard, but I have to do it. There you go. There you go. Non-stop Tony surround sound. This! Okay, yes, burgers, thank you. So let's try not to touch any of it unless we absolutely have to.
Whoa, this stuff's really worth that much?
Stop it, Kay. I can see your eyes lighting up. I love them. Miss Bound must really be a fan of Mr. Frost, like Fender said, to still have this. Teapot data jotted down in my organizer. Okay. Oh.
Hey, Edgy!
Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. All the beautiful...
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Can anyone hear me? Okay. What is it?
You be careful with that teapot, you hear?
Why is Larry so concerned all of a sudden?
Honored guests, I can pour you a cup if you like.
Ms. Bound?
Judy! I'm good, thanks. No tea for me. You two knock yourselves out.
Thank you for the offer. Yes, why not? A quick break won't hurt.
2 cups, coming right up.
Ew, look at them! Ew, they're drinking tea together! Hold on. Sorry! Have to... They're drinking tea.
This smells great.
They sipped in tandem.
Whoa! It tastes even better than it smells. What type of tea is this, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's Ceylon, I believe. It's usually identifiable by its citrus aroma, but... Miss Bound, is this the same blend you served us this morning?
Why, yes. Is it all right? There isn't anything wrong with it, is there?
Oh no, not at all. It's just that the cup you gave me earlier had a slightly different aroma.
Really? That's odd. I used the exact same blend both times. I can't see what could account for the difference.
Hey, what's the big idea? Quit being mean about Judy's tea, will you?
What's gotten under your skin, Larry?
Nothing. You're just rude, that's all. You don't even try to call me by the right name. It's Laurice Dunim, dang it. You know what? I'm done. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Hallelujah. Well, that was childish, even for him.
Wow, what happened there?
Let's ask him about it later, shall we? Talking to Miss Bound is more of a priority right now. We may not have any evidence to prove that she's the culprit, but it does seem likely that the poison gas was her doing. Sugar? A caddy containing Ceylon tea leaves. It's a well-crafted tin canister designed to prevent moisture and sunlight from damaging its contents. Not a bad thing to use, considering the quality of the blend Ms. Bound serves. Okay. Alright. Where were you before you rejoined us here, Miss Bound?
I had to go and tell our visitors we're closed. Oh, and hand out a little something in apology. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, a few things, actually. Not least of all, the fact that I think you might be the one who set the poison gas trap. The original ice sculptures melted 18 years ago, correct? How did you manage to recreate them?
Oh, you know about what happened back then? In that case, you might also know I took pictures of them during the contest. I commissioned the creation of a set of replicas based on those photographs for this current exhibit.
But why go through the trouble of creating replicas?
Mr. Frost's Zodiac series was his great unfinished masterwork. I wanted to see it completed at last. Or rather, recompleted. It was my fault that the original set melted in the first place, after all.
I see. And is there any particular reason why the winter and autumn wings look so similar?
Oh my! You really think they look alike? Perhaps I used some of the decorations from one and the other by accident?
She's clearly lying. Presenting badge to Judy, okay. But I don't have the evidence to prove it just yet.
I must admit I was a little surprised to learn that Gregory Edgeworth's son had become a prosecutor. But then, I'm sure a lot has happened since.
Yes, that much is certainly true. Though I'll spare you the details.
And yet, the two of you are so alike. You may have chosen different paths, but I can tell you're every bit as righteous and noble as he was.
That's very kind of you to say. When it came to his work, my father always had the strength of his convictions. But right now, I'm like a ship lost at sea. I'm not even sure which way to go, let alone who I should be. Ooh! Ugh! Ah! What if I just screamed? Wait a minute. Maybe I present something else to her. Hold on. Yes, yes. Your little Eustace is here. This is the winter wing. Do we have an autumn wing? Okay, hold on. Maybe Larry has something. Oh, you can line up a group photo with my little guy and Gavel. Oh my goodness. I'm going to keep this simple, Larry. You're hiding something, so just tell me what it is.
Whoa, quit it with the glare off, you two. It's weird.
Come on, Kay. You know me better than that. I wasn't staring. I was struck by an idea for a picture. Now, Edgy, he was glaring.
Yes, and I'll keep glaring at you until you tell us what it is you're hiding.
Quit it! I already told you, I'm not talking to you anymore.
You're talking to me right now.
I mean, from now on, I'm not talking to you ever again. Starting now.
This is getting me nowhere. I suppose I'll have to figure out what he's hiding first before I can get the whole truth out of him. Fine. Come on, Larry. What are you hiding?
Not saying.
Look, you two, this is no time for kids' games.
Well, I certainly wasn't playing.
It's pretty clear Laurice isn't gonna talk to you.
Oh, he'll talk. Don't you worry about that. I need to know what Larry's hiding. Perhaps something around here can give me a clue. I bet it. Okay, alright. Fine, fine.
This thing in front of This thing in front of the door is a fir tree, right?
Yes, they're usually associated with winter, but this door leads to the autumn wing. I suppose it's all part of someone's elaborate ruse.
I could paint it red for that autumny feel.
Evergreens stay green all year round, Kay. Hence the name.
Sure. I knew that.
Boo! Boo-hoo! Check it out. Yeah! Wow. Now that's special. It's a selection of trophies won by Paul Alik, or rather, Artie Frost. Evidently, he was a very well-respected artist.
Well, you've got one too, Mr. Edgeworth. So it's about time I won one too. Guess I'll have to find some thieving contests to enter. Or you could set something up. Something with a nice ceremony at the end, all that.
Yes, followed by a swift round of arrests.
Boo!
Mr. Winner, it was very clear that you're only allowed to investigate in this room. So I'm afraid I can't let you pass. Sorry, sir.
It wouldn't make much difference if you did, officer. You're standing in front of a wall.
Oh, but we all know a few bricks won't stop you, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, sir.
Wow, he actually sounds kind of scared of you.
Just what kind of reputation do I have down at the precinct?
The Kool-Aid man, apparently.
Yeah?
Hey there, Miles Areno. What's the situation with the investigation?
Things are progressing. I think a fuller picture of what happened is beginning to emerge.
Good to hear. Guess I'd better step up my game too, then.
This case seems to have a lot in common with the incident from 18 years ago.
And how? It's got the lot. Melting statues in the Winter Wing, and even the murder victim's body.
But how did nobody ever figure out that the body had gone missing?
Frost had no family apart from his son. And, well, the kid kind of vanished. Nobody's seen him since around the time of the incident. Gusto's son, too. Him and his best pal from school both just up and disappeared.
What? And they were never found?
Gusto's boy wasn't. Not as far as I heard, anyhow. Guess Frost's kid turned up in the end, though. He collected his inheritance at some point. But, yeah, with no family around just after the incident, Frost got no funeral, no nothing. So, no need for the police to release the body. And no need for anybody to find out they didn't have it. They filed their fake autopsy report, and nobody was any the wiser. Well, almost nobody.
I still can't believe Mr. Von Karma would have stooped so low. You can't?
Like, really? At this point, you can't? Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. I gotta say, I never saw that coming.
I'm sorry, Fender.
Hey, that wasn't a dig. You had your reasons, I'm sure. I'm just glad you'll get to see what the courtroom looks like from the other side for once. It's a whole different ballgame, let me tell you.
Actually, I have stood at the defense's bench once before. And I have to say, it wasn't bad. Except for the time that I thought there was a kick me sign stuck to the defense's bench. That was a funny line. I don't know what I'm looking for here.
Oh, I think I get it. So this is it, huh? The key to unraveling this whole mystery?
Yes. Perhaps.
Great. You keep hold of it then, yeah? Quickly now, back in your pocket it goes.
I guess he doesn't think much of it. Okay, well. Good thing I have my handy-dandy walkthrough open. Did we... Damn it.
The body's been taken back to the lab, sir. Autopsy's underway.
And how's the rest of the fountain looking?
Rather beautiful, actually, sir. The water's crystal clear. Kind of soothing.
Almost as if there wasn't a body floating in it not so long ago, It seems the police have already removed the body.
But why did the body of a victim from 18 years ago turn up in this fountain? And why wasn't it all rotten and stuff? Did it slowly shuffle its way here? Ugh.
Need I remind you that zombies aren't real?
That's what they all say. That's what we're all gonna be saying before it's too late. Famous last words.
It seems likely that the body was preserved somehow.
Really? Is that even possible? Hey, Mr. Forensics guy! Anything to report?
Yes, Mum! Traces of both ubiquium and asphyxion have been detected in the fountain.
I'm gonna say they were probably carried here by the stream in the autumn wing.
In addition to those two chemicals, there's a large amount of sugar. The composition of the sugar is being analysed as we speak.
There's sugar in the fountain. Where would it even have come from?
Ermine.
What's this puke here? From the color and aroma, I'd say this is a puddle of spilt tea.
And look! There's a small chunk of ceramic in it.
Okay. It looks like puke.
I guess somebody must have broke something?
I know that insignia. And a certain high-strung somebody just might know a little something too. Aha. Would you mind taking a look at that? Would you mind taking a look at this for me, Larry?
Why would you show me that?
Tell me, what is it about Miss Bound's tea set that's got you so agitated? If you won't tell me, then perhaps you'd prefer to explain it to Judge Gavelle.
Wait! Don't make me look bad in front of Verity! She thinks I'm a sensible, cool, clean-cut guy! I don't want her to see the real me! The real low-down, dirty me!
I'm not so sure anybody here thinks you're particularly clean-cut, Larry. But if you don't want her to think badly of you, the best thing you can do is talk to me.
Right! I'll talk!
Oh my god, Larry ate the teapot.
I'm surrounded by idiots who eat inedible objects. I can never escape. I hope it hurt on the way down, idiot. All right, Larry. Enough is enough. Now confess!
Is this any way to treat your best friend, Edgy?
Is this any way for you to treat yours? By lying to him? Hiding things?
Get the picture already! So stop glaring at me like that. I'll tell you everything, okay? Earlier, I thought Verity might like a cup of tea, so I went to pour one for her. But I got distracted and my hand slipped and smash! I broke the teapot! A priceless work of art! It's in pieces because of me!
No words exist to describe how far away I saw this coming from.
Ouch, you really messed up this time, Larice.
See, Edgy? Everyone's going to think less of me now. Judy's never going to forgive me for this.
Crying to me won't do you any good. I think you need to apologize to Miss Bound.
My teapot? I see.
I I'm sorry, Judy! I'm so sorry!
I like that it looks like Edgeworth made him apologize. Like, he dragged him over here. He's like, what do we say when we break things that aren't ours?
I don't have any money, but I'll pay your portrait. I'll pay you 50 portraits.
Please, Mr. Junim. It's really me who should be apologizing.
Abby, I agree. Like, he sucks less in the creepy way and more in the failure way in this case. Yes, I think that's how...
Yeah.
I think that's, like, honestly, if you took away the creep aspect from Larry in everything he's in, you would just be, like, it would be comedy distilled in, like, the one fail guy. And then, like, I wouldn't have any reason to hate him, you know?
How could I have failed to notice that there were broken pieces of ceramics on the floor? Somebody could have been hurt. Here, let me make sure that's safely disposed of.
The teapot in question was designed by Artie Frost, correct? I understand it was something you've long treasured. You must be upset.
Oh, I am. But, of course, all things break eventually. And as luck would have it, I have another identical teapot. It's far from the end of the world.
Is she less attached to Mr. Frost's work than she used to be?
I can't believe this, Judy. You're the sweetest, the kindest. This other teapot you're talking about, it's the one sitting on top of the cart right now, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, so when I smashed the first one, I tried to hide the pieces in the bottom of the cart. And that's when I saw that other pot under there, so I took it out and basically switched the two pots.
Oh, I see.
Yup, and that's everything I have to tell you. I'll be extra careful not to break the other one, I promise.
You have no shame whatsoever, do you?
I'm sorry.
It's really quite all right. Thank you for being so honest.
See, Edgy, isn't Judy the absolute best?
I trust you won't take advantage of her kindness and will make amends somehow.
I sure will. Once I make it as an artist, I'm going to give her one of my paintings. She was one of my models, after all. It's only fair.
At this rate, I suspect he's likely to make more trouble than amends. Don't you think it would be better for you to keep out of her way for a very long while?
Oh, but I will be keeping out of her way. Because I sketched her and the others already.
Her and the others?
Keen to see my work, huh? Yeah, I drew a few great sketches of some ravishing beauties. Wanna see?
Interested in Laurice's ravishing beauties, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can't
Yeah.
see me, but I'm like pumping my fist up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take the beauties.
I'm afraid you've greatly misjudged, Kay.
No, I think I got it pretty right. I've got it pretty on lock, I think.
I simply wish to see if Larry has captured any unusual details this time, too.
Unusual details? Nothing's unusual about these. They're my best work yet.
Really? Now I want to see them too. I mean, it's just because they're good, not because like. I want to see pictures of hot women. Yeah.
Aw, you're a sweetheart, Kay, and I totally get it. Don't worry.
Kay attempting to get Edgeworth to admit he likes men like squeezing blood from a stone. He knows and she knows and she knows he knows. And he knows that she knows.
Alright, let me dig them out for you. Give me a sec, okay?
I suppose we might as well take a look. Okay, stop looking at me like that. So, these sketches of yours.
Seriously, Edgy? If you wanted to check out my art, you should have just said so from the get-go. Here, feast your eyes on this.
What am I looking at here? See, okay, in, when Phoenix retires from being a lawyer, because, like, let's be honest, that wasn't really his life's calling. He just did that for, like, he just did that for love. Love, I'm doing this for love. But he was in school to be, did we ever get confirmation that it was to be a mangaka or a theater performer, or was it just like whichever one? I don't know.
I think it's like different things have been said.
Yeah, different things have been said. Yeah.
People.
But either way, I think it would be fun. See, I'm personally like, why choose? Why choose? It could, personally, I have experience in both myself. So I just think that Phoenix retiring should, at least for a little while, be a, oh, okay, theater was Takumi and mangaka was Sukane. I see. I just think for, like, at least a little while, Phoenix is a court portrait artist, and how Larry has drawn Verity here, I think that's how he draws Edgeworth whenever he's sitting in on his cases. And then he's like sitting there like drawing Edgeworth, and he's like, Apollo, what's the color of your suit again? And he like draws Apollo as like a little stick figure. I love hold on. I have to write it down so I don't forget.
I feel validated by my hair by having Judy's portrayed this way here.
Yeah. She's a little hedgehog. I'm just gonna say Phoenix court sketch artist.
I feel like he would be kind of a dick about it. Like, he would really seem like he was drawing Apollo intently, and then at the end, like, completely straight face, just turn it around.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. And then it's just the beautifully rendered Edgeworth with like he's got like a god ray coming on, and Apollo is like, there wasn't even windows in the courtroom, you asshole! Time spent drawing Edgeworth and Trucy, time spent drawing Apollo. Please help me, am I getting fired? What am I looking at here? It's 20 minutes on Edgeworth's jawline.
I told you already. Ravishing beauties. Just a few of the fair faces that have caught my eye since I've been here, you know. There's Verity, and Judy, and, somebody else.
Why did you draw them all on the same page?
It's a sketch page, Kay.
Well, I meant to draw the room at first, just something to pass the time. And then I saw one beauty and another, and well, I just scribbled them all down as I went.
So these were all drawn at different times?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. I did one of you too, Kay. You're on a different page, though.
Wow, you did? I'm flattered.
How true to life are these sketches? Did you only draw what you actually saw?
Of course. You think I draw things I can't see? Like, using my imagination? Nope. These are 100% true to life, right down to the exact shade of each color.
So the colors are accurate. Interesting. Much as it pains me to admit it, Larry may have provided me with a useful piece of evidence yet again. Vera Phoenix collaboration. This. Yeah. This court is a fucking shit show! Phoenix in the row behind Apollo. Careful there, Polly. gonna pop that blood vessel I can't help seeing in your temple. And then he's like drawing it, like just like a little vein on the stick figure's head. Don't you think that evidence is suspicious? Shut the fuck up! Also objection! Really good. Really good. The serving cart in the sketch, for example. If I compare it to the one here in the room, there's a clear contradiction between the two. I think a little deduction is in order. Could I borrow this page for a while, Larry?
Sure thing. You want me to sign it for you?
Just the page, please. My. Do I actually have to do it on the other shit? Like, where's the other shit? Where's the chocolates? Eureka! Oh, there's a clear contradiction here.
There is? I can't see one. Maybe you need a break. Another cup of tea, maybe? Think it over a little more?
Oh, perhaps you're right. Looking at it again, I think I might have been mistaken. I love that she just like, because we got the picture of the tea, so she like, are you okay? Like pouring the tea, like, want some? I love that. I've seen Miss Bound using the serving cart with the white tablecloth, but something about it is nagging at me. I should take another look at the evidence. Oh, hey, Big Clingy. Welcome. Things Phoenix does in his post-law retirement give really bad but nonetheless inspiring and highly sought-after talks at universities. 2, courtroom sketches. 3, stare at wall from couch. Yes,
Real?
yes. 4, I think 4, like, I want him to get into really niche hobbies. Like, I really want...
Decoupage.
What is that?
It's like when you it's like when you cut out pictures from magazines and like other sources and you paste them onto furniture as a way of like decorating the furniture.
Yes. He does that for about a week and then he risks getting kicked out.
Yeah.
I want him. I just have a great, like, just a great scenario in my head of Phoenix being given Edgeworth's credit card to buy Pest food, and then he has the credit card, he goes to buy the food, and then he walks into like a fancy cheese store, and then like he's like, I've never even registered this was here because it's like it hid itself from me because it could smell that I had no money. And so then he goes in there and tries a bunch of cheeses, and then he's like, he comes home with a charcuterie board, like, instead of dog food. And like, that just feels right to me. And then also, I think I was talking about this with Author. Phoenix is that video of the guy trying to buy the entire wheel of Parmesan, and then the guy who owns the store does not, like doesn't let him buy it. But he's like being like, I want to buy it! And the guy is like, you get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not selling you the whole wheel. Like, I just think that Phoenix with money, like he'd suddenly be a little too powerful. He'd be like, I don't know what to do with this. I guess there are possibilities now. When I'm not staring at the wall, maybe I could be buying rare exotic plants and then losing interest in the hobby in like 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, Phoenix with money would still forget to pay Apollo. Well, that's why Trucy is actually head of the business. That's why her name is on the shit.
Exactly.
Okay, is it... oh, hold on. There we go. I'm not selling you the whole wheel. I defended your daughter for murder. I know, but no exceptions. This is a matter of principles. I'm not selling the whole wheel, Parmesan. Get to the back of the line.
This is so good. It's like it's your Italian, like, in all Italians there will be one little grain of Jersey, and it's coming out here.
Yeah. Well, and like, one thing I like about, cause like, it very much is like an East Coast Italian thing to have that kind of an accent.
Yeah.
But I find that like it's different depending on when their family moved. But like if their family moved a bit later, they still pronounce like a lot of the like if they're more like, you know, second generation, third generation, whatever, they'll still pronounce the Italian words with an Italian accent and not with the like Italian American accent. So like I just like the idea of the storekeeper being like I'm not selling in the whole wheel of Parmigiano, and Phoenix is like, I don't want Parmigiano, I want Parmesan. The Ace Attorney, their inexplicable Brooklyn accents in LA. Yeah, exactly. Like Phoenix just not being understanding. Like you want some fucking provolone? And Phoenix is like, I don't know what you mean. Just sell me the big wheel. I liked that one. I can't understand your accent. Larry, could I ask you something about your sketches? We're never finishing this case.
Fascinated by the work of the great Laurice Dunim, huh? It's the composition, right?
Not exactly. This light blue tablecloth. You painted that exactly as you saw it, correct?
I already told you. Everything is exactly as I saw it.
But the tablecloth on the cart here in this room is white.
Wow. Your head's so full of crazy theories, the simple stuff just passes you right by, huh?
What's that look for?
Listen, just before I drew that sketch, I was in the middle of some business with the cart with the tea set on it, okay? What kind of business? That's right. It was the hiding the pieces of the teapot I smashed kind.
Phoenix attempting to fulfill Edgeworth's grocery list. Impossible, 1 homicide, 1 defendant. That's nothing to boast about!
Anyway, I was still in the middle of cleaning it all up when Judy came out of the winter wing. I didn't want to get busted for breaking the pot, so I quickly dove out of sight.
The chocolates!
Oh, wait. Ms. Bound came out of the winter wing? Oh, you never seen my big can? My big jug? My strong sipper? My gargantuan glugger?
Yeah, and she was pushing a cart. A different one. That's the one with the light blue tablecloth on it that I drew.
And what did she do with this second serving cart?
Well, I saw her wheel it into the summer wing, but I don't know what happened to it after that. When she came back out, she was pushing one of those other carts, the kind you can lift stuff with.
A lift cart?
Yeah. So I called out to her, but she just ran off and left it behind. Never had her down as the shy type, but it just goes to show, you never know.
Another serving cart. And a lift cart.
Is there maybe another tea set too?
We'd better check with the Miss Bound. The jug is normal. I'm just really small. Yeah. This is just water. A sippy. The beautiful water jug. Can you imagine if I was like vodka? 1 US gallon of vodka.
Oh god.
I haven't drank in so long. I was at my friend's house last night, and literally, they made a pretty boozy drink. However, I took 3 sips of it, and I was like, my face got flushed, and I was like, woo! Oh no, this is just, it's well, you see there's paint on the outside of the water jug. So it's pink and red. A US gallon of water with Canadian conversion, that's gotta be so much. Yeah, that's like enough to fill like one of the Great Lakes, I think. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry. I'll be real, I did think you were drinking a gallon of strawberry Kool-Aid for a while. I fucking wish. I wish. Or, oh my gosh, a gallon of watermelon Arizona. Don't piss me off.
Oh shit.
I thought you had made some Edgeworth-themed drink. I should. Because the Edgeworth boba was literally just like oolong tea with pearls. And he deserves more than that, I think. I suspect the difference in aroma we noticed is due to the teapots having been switched.
You do?
I can't see what else it could have been. The tea itself hadn't changed. Why don't we ask Ms. Bound, just to be sure? Ms. Bound, the difference in aroma we noticed, do you think it could have been because of the different teapot?
I suppose so.
My cup just now had a subtle minty scent, rather like uva tea.
Oh, I just remembered. I made some peppermint tea in that pot only yesterday. That must be where the minty aroma is coming from.
Could that really be it?
Yahoo!
The tea from the teapot Larry switched in from under the cart smelled faintly of mint.
Right. Miss Bound said she used that pot to make peppermint tea yesterday. Wish it was today. I fucking love peppermint tea.
Yes, but there's something else that's been troubling me. Ms. Bound seems more taken aback by the switching of the teapots rather than the breaking of one.
You're right. You'd expect it to be the...
Oh my god.
You're right. You'd expect it to be the other way around.
I suspect she might have been deliberately hiding the teapot underneath the cart.
Oh, why?
One of the Ubiquium's key characteristics is its minty fragrance. So what if she had been hiding some in that teapot? Oh, rip K, hide the pot!
Hide the pot. Hide the pot? What? In the teapot?
It's simply a possibility, but one worth investigating, I believe. Hide the pot. Mr. Winner, any luck finding that Ubiquium?
Huh? Oh. My people are searching the entire gallery, but they haven't found anything yet. And what about you? Don't tell me you know where it came from?
I may have an idea.
Ha! I knew it. If I can't find it, there's no chance a useless... What? You do know where it came from?
Yes.
Where?
Ms. Bound's teapot.
Wow. Nice piece. I like it. Yeah, this looks like a fitting prize for a natural-born winner.
Winner.
It's not a prize. It's a vital piece of evidence.
Oh, it's just evidence? Then I'll have one of the forensics people check it out.
Mr. Edgeworth, is there some sort of problem with my teapot?
Possibly. The minty fragrance we noticed coming from it. I think it just might be the scent of one of the chemicals used to make the poison gas.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, surely you don't think I had anything to do with that?
I'm afraid I do. The method used to create the gas would have required considerable preparation. Nobody would have had the time or the opportunity to set that up except you.
That's not strictly true. It took around a week to get Zodiac Hall ready for the exhibition. There were all kinds of people coming and going through here during that time. Delicia, for one. So you see, I'm not the only person who could have set it up at all.
Ms. Scone is on our radar too, of course. You needn't worry about that.
And besides, I wouldn't know the first thing about making poison gas. So even if you did find some ubiquium in my teapot, I wouldn't have had any idea what to do with it. But I suppose we should see what the test results say first.
Ms. Bound claims she doesn't know the first thing about making poison gas. I need to find a way to prove that she's lying. Edgeworth speaking.
Sir, it's me!
Is everything all right, Detective?
Everybody's left the Winter Wing. It's just me in here now. Which means I can tell you what we found out!
He really shouldn't be sharing information about the investigation. But after the past week or so, I'm not about to stop him now.
The exhibits in here have all completely melted. All that's left in the display cases is some stuff at the bottom. More of it in the Taurus case than in the Gemini case, though.
Describe this stuff for me, if you can.
Yes, sir. It's like a pale blue liquid. I had the lab run some tests just now. The sample from the Taurus case just had a bunch of sugar in it. But the one from the Gemini case had 3 different substances in it.
Which were?
Sugar, salt, and blood.
Blood? What are salt and blood doing in the Gemini case's sample?
Can't imagine whose blood it could possibly be, but I'll get it tested right away, sir.
Please do, Detective.
Oh, I also spoke over the radio with the forensics guy working the fountain room. He said he just got word that the sugar they found in the fountain matches the sugar in the pale blue liquid.
Is that possible?
I don't think
is that
no.
possible?
Absolutely not, honestly.
I see. That might well prove to be a significant development, if it's possible.
No, it's not, sir.
Well. Anything else to report, Anything else to report, Detective?
Yes, sir. We found one of those light-emitting devices here in the Winter Wing, too.
There were a few of those being used in the Autumn Wing to disguise it as the Winter Wing, as I recall. It seems that the equipment from 18 years ago is more than just for show. I need to talk to Miss Scone about this.
Anyhow, I better be getting back to it. I'll let you know as soon as we hear from the lab about that blood.
Yes, thank you, Detective. No, I just made that up, sir.
Was that Gummy? Seemed like he had a lot to say.
He did. And all of it very useful, except for the part he just made up.
Made it up? What the fuck are you talking about?
If I'm going to prove that Miss Bound's claims about who could have set up the poison gas trap are false, I'll need to talk to a certain somebody else who was here 18 years ago. Where's that chocolate? Did I get the chocolate?
Yay, delicious time.
Oh, here we go. Miss Scone, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Of course, dear. Fire away. Anything for you, Milesy Smilesy, and dear sweet little Tooth Decay. Tooth Decay!
Out of fucking pocket.
That's funny as fuck!
Tooth Decay. Chocolates. Tooth Decay. Milesy Smilesy, and dear sweet little Tooth Decay.
I'd appreciate it if that was the last time you called me Milesy Smilesy.
I'm not a fan of Tooth Decay either. Well, you'll just have to like it or lump it. I can't change a nickname once I've settled on it. Ugh. Well, I guess we tried.
Tooth Decay because Kay makes him smile so damn bad. Stop it. Stop it.
Ill.
Killing myself. Presenting.
Hold on. That badge of yours. It's not the same as Greggy Peglegs.
That's right. My father was a defense attorney. I took a different path.
Oh, I see. It's like that, is it? Well, I suppose it's to be expected at your age, dearie. But once you've grown up a bit, I'm sure you'll start to appreciate your old man a bit more. Everyone goes through a little rebellious phase. Lord knows I had mine.
My career path is not the result of some adolescent phase, Miss Scone. That's funny as fuck. She's so funny. That's really good. What can you tell us about the various devices used to decorate the gallery's exhibits? Rip, but when you get a bit bigger, I'm sure you'll understand that your father loved you.
Oh, no!
You're pissing me off. There seem to be some pretty specialized items in use. Light-emitting devices, luminous fabrics.
Oh, I can tell you all about those, dearie. After all, I'm the one who gave them to Moody Judy. It was my way of saying sorry after I broke the rules all those years ago. I bought her 4 lovely new salt lamps, and I guess that's how you salt lamps. I bought her 4 lovely new salt lamps, and I gave her and I gave her the 4 pieces of luminous cloth I used for the contest. Wow, that's super generous of you. Well, us girls have to do our best, don't we? Not everybody understands, of course.
That had better not be a dig at me, Delish. I told you how kind I thought that was.
Yes, back when you were a dear, sweet, innocent baby boy. What's happened to you, eh? Dear, sweet, innocent baby boy? Mr. Fender? Can't quite picture it, I have to say.
So these decorations, they're all the same as the ones you saw 18 years ago, correct?
Yep. Salt lamps, glowing fabric, light-emitting doodads, the whole bit.
There were 4 luminous cloths in use at the Autumn Wing. He was forced to eat paper at a young age. I'm so happy you like the Delicia voice so much. Smile world. But I'm sure I saw another one somewhere.
I'm not lying. Oh, it's in my bag somewhere, I'm sure of it.
What is she looking for?
That's not it. And that's not it.
That cloth looks familiar. Maybe I should jog her memory with something. So Miss Scone will tell us more. You had a piece of fabric like this in your bag. Did you not, Miss Scone? Albeit a somewhat grimier one.
Grimy? How rude! You won't get people to cooperate with your little investigation like that, young man.
Shall I call it a dish towel, then? Perhaps you used it to wipe up some sort of spillage?
A spillage, he says! The cheek! That's a piece of highly specialised luminous cloth. Probably shouldn't have told you that.
I think I'd like to know a little more about this highly specialized luminous cloth, if you don't mind. Why didn't you want me to know you had a piece of luminous cloth in your bag?
Oh, well, I suppose there's no hiding it. There's no point in hiding it now, is there? If you must know, I fished it out of the... If you must know, I fished it out of the fountain. It was right before they called me into the autumn wing.
So Larry's sketch of Miss Scone is of when she was trying to retrieve the cloth.
At first, I thought it was one of the old...
Oh my gosh, I'm adding words and taking away words. Words are escaping me.
At first, I thought it was one of the ones I'd given Moody Judy.
One of the 4 you'd given to the gallery, correct?
Exactly. But all 4 were being used in the autumn wing, weren't they? So, I realised... It must be the one that oh my fucking...
Would you like me to read this cocktail that is Miles Edgeworth?
Yes.
While you recover yourself? Okay.
thank you.
It's absinthe, 2 ounces of vermouth, 1.5 ounces of chilled green tea, 2 dashes of aromatic bitters, and a lemon peel. And it's served with a blood orange wheel in a wine glass.
That's funny as fuck. Of course he has green tea in his cocktail.
Because most tea cocktails are like really, they have like lemon juice and stuff and honey, and it's like delicious. And this is like, no, you're getting bitter adult
beverage.
alcohol forward cocktail.
That's amazing. That is, yes. And then we have to, right, and then we said that Fifi was a porn star martini.
Oh my god, yes.
And then we said that Kay was a
Dirty Shirley?
A virgin Dirty Shirley.
Right.
Nikki, hi. We're talking about everyone being what drinks everyone would be. I honestly think Greg is just like Brandy on the rocks.
Really good.
What I heard was Fifi was a porn star. No. No, her drink is a porn star martini.
And she wouldn't be a porn star. She would be a porn
diva.
I'm trying to think of some. Yes, diva.
She'd be a porn diva. What was that drink called that you said the Edgeworth was?
It's a really specific cocktail. It's Julia Mimosa's tea vermouth cocktail.
Okay, Miles Edgeworth's tea vermouth cocktail. Beautiful. What did you assign as Eddie? I don't think we had. I feel like he's like an Irish coffee or whatever, where there's like coffee with like Baileys and Kahlua in it or something.
Yeah, I can see that. I honestly would I would have to Google him like I did for Edgeworth, because I feel like he would have something with Guinness in it almost.
Ooh, yes. Sebastian glass of milk. Yes. With ice. Okay. I think I can talk again.
It must be the one that went missing all of it.
I can't talk. Nope.
It must be the one that went missing all those years ago. I'd already had my infesticide ultra pinched and used to make poison gas. If one of my cloths turned out to have been used in some sort of dastardly deed too, well, I was going to look guilty as sin, wasn't I? So I kept it hidden in my bag and hoped for the best.
I see.
It does feel good to get it off my chest, though. Stress is no good for the complexion.
So the cloth that disappeared 18 years ago, the one that the victim was wrapped in, just happens to reappear in the fountain at the same time as the body. Oh my gosh, he's strawberry milk. He is strawberry milk. Miss Scone, you're something of a specialist.
I do have a degree. I literally went to school. So, don't, diminish my accomplishments there, theory.
How might someone learn to make the poison gas that was used in the attack? Any ideas?
Well, any pharmacist who's ever handled Infesticide Ultra would know for a start. After all, it says right there on the label, do not mix with products containing ubiquium. Ever.
But what about a layperson? It's unlikely they'd know, wouldn't you say?
I suppose so, yeah. Well, not unless they'd had a nose through the Ultimate Cookbook anyway.
The prize from the contest 18 years ago.
A recipe for making Infesticide Ultra, along with that not mixing ubiquium bit, isn't there, you know?
So you're familiar with the contents of the book?
Oh yes, dear. I know it inside out. Because I work for the Tangaroa Group, you see. We're the company behind Cold Killer X. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Cold Killer X. Fights back sniffles and sneezes with ease. Apparently.
After Sammy Pooper was found guilty, the company took custody of the book. But they only grant their most trusted people access to it, of course.
Which means Miss Scone is one of these elites, I suppose.
Oh, look at that! A picture of silly old me!
That's right. You seem to have caught the artist's eye.
You mean lovely Laurie Lambkin? I'll have to have a word with him and say thanks.
Well, I'll be glad to introduce you.
And there's the evil smirk.
What the fuck? He's funny as fuck.
Ooh, you really do carry some cute rubbish around with you, don't you, Mizey Smilesy? What I could do is cover it in whipped cream for you, then sprinkle a few...
There will be no need for that, thank you, Miss Scone. Okay, No. I swear she gives you chocolates. The top of the platform is wet.
Maybe someone used it to move something liquidy around?
Yes, but the question is who and what? Well, that's no help. Maybe I have to...
These letters say PH, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, they show that the teapot was made by Paul Alik. They're his initials, obviously.
Right, but I thought his real name was Artie Frost.
It was, thereby making this a piece by the victim of the IS-7 incident as well. And his work seemed to be everywhere here in Zodiac Hall. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, guess maybe I need to talk to Judy. or something. Or something. Or you, no? 2 carts, there we go. Are there 2 serving carts here at the gallery, Miss Bound?
Oh, yes. Why do you ask?
A certain so-called artist showed us this sketch. I couldn't help but notice the color of the tablecloth. It's light blue.
Light blue? I'm afraid your friend must be mistaken. I only use white tablecloths, freshly laundered and starched.
Like the perfect wrinkle-free...
No.
Like the perfect wrinkle-free one on the cart here in the fountain room, right?
Exactly. If I saw so much as a blemish, I would replace it right away.
Could the color of the tablecloth in this sketch simply be a mistake on Larry's part? Do you have any idea what you might have been doing when this sketch was drawn?
Let me see. I appear to be carrying out my usual duties.
I'd like to ask you a little more about these duties, if I may.
Duties.
Please don't pay any attention to her. What exactly were you doing when this sketch was drawn? Because from what I can see, your cart doesn't have a tea set on it.
I was delivering some chocolates to the investigating officers.
Aw, I'm jealous. I love chocolate!
Well, there were a few left over, so here, for you both. I made them myself. I hope you like them.
Thanks, Miss Bound!
Well, why not? They're a little melted, but I suppose that's because they've been sitting around in her pocket.
They're super sweet! I love them!
Yeah, that was a really cute cake giggle.
Aw, thank you. She's my cute little goyle.
I'm very glad to hear it.
They may not be the prettiest, but I'm grateful for the energy boost nonetheless.
Everyone's
and
a fucking critic.
Like,
I know. Oh, how dare you criticize women for their hard work?
why are you in my head? I'm thinking, am I speaking? Am I having an aneurysm? Though perhaps they could do with a little less sugar. And that's coming from me. Okay. Daughter. Baby. Baby?
I'm always in your head. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I love sweet stuff.
Those are not for you!
Why did you hold them out to me?
I wanted your opinion, that's all.
Okay, well, they look sweet and delicious, and they've stolen my heart. So hand them over. Seriously, give me that chocolate!
Calm down, Kay!
Please, you have to put it away. Can't resist the urge to steal.
All right. I didn't think it would have quite that effect. I knocked over my Thanatos Sando. Sorry, brother. Oh, his sword came off. Here we go. Safe and sound. Sort of. There we go. Can't wait for case 4 when Redacted does Redacted and we all cry and Redacted. Yeah. I love Kay so fucking much. I I don't know. She's perfect. She's everything. She's everything to me. I love her. You notice anything?
If they find Ubiquitarium in that teapot, is that a firm is bound? She seems way too nice to hurt anybody.
Kay is doing this after the, like, Edgeworth gives her, like, one of them to like, placate her.
And she's like, she seems way too nice to hurt anybody. Are you putting the rest of those away? You better put those away.
You mustn't judge a book by its cover, Kay. Though I too have my doubts. Thank you for clipping it. I should talk to Fender and Miss Scone and see what they have to say on the matter. Remember how she ate that Swiss roll? Ooh. All right, do I have? I feel like
the sugar composition thing, or the sugar matching thing, reminds me of when I had to watch the first episode of Law and Order for my forensic science class in college, and like write all the mistakes or like the inaccurate scientific processes in it, and it was so fun.
Oh! They are cousins. Wow! Wow! That's beautiful! Sorry, I was looking at Kay. Grace, tell us more about forensic science. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. It's not that interesting.
Oh, okay.
I took one class and I had a huge crush on the professor who was a forensic scientist with Massachusetts State Police.
I see.
That's it.
Okay, because I was hearing you speak, but Kay was in front of me. Like this, did you click this link?
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I'll click it now.
It was, yeah.
Oh
right?
my God.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at it and then all things just left my brain.
No, absolutely. I did get to see how luminol worked though, which was really fun.
My friend Luminol!
Our friend Luminol.
Luminol. Okay, hold on. Examine the teacups. Examine the stain on the ground. Talk to Larry. Yeah. Okay. Deduce the tablecloth using Larry's sketches. Yeah, okay. Did I not? Hold on. I don't believe there's anything more. Okay. Switch teapot to shoe. Chat to Judy, Delicia, and Eddie. Oh. There we go. Tell me, Fender, what kind of person is Miss Bound?
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you've got a thing for her, Milester.
What?
I do not.
Chill. I'm just yanking your chain. I know you like men.
That's what I'm saying! He won't admit it. It's like trying to squeeze blood from a rock.
Anyway, what can I say about Jude's? Well, she's a real brave trooper, for one. My take on that is, like, Fender knows that's not why Edgeworth is asking.
Yeah, but he just wants to...
Yeah.
He's being...
Wants to yank his chain.
Yeah.
What else do you call someone who waits around for 18 whole years like she has for Samson? Even after his extended family kicked her out of this place.
What? They threw her out?
Yep. Jude's wasn't technically part of the family, so there was nothing she could do.
Where do they live?
Oh, here! Epic!
She had nothing. Nobody. And no job after Samson took the fall. So she had no choice but to take what he taught her and make her own way in showbiz. She's retired from all that now, though.
Yes. Why did she retire?
She retired just for a museum? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I just keep thinking about Marsh, like John Marsh lamenting in front of the statue, like,
I just don't get it. She was a legend. Why'd she throw it all away?
She'd finally made enough to buy the old place back. She even got the ultimate cookbook back from the Tangaroa group after they basically stole it. Guess this place and everything to do with it Guess this place and everything to do with it was all she ever cared about. So she just wanted it back. All of it.
Fender seems very sympathetic to Miss Bound's plight. But from a less charitable perspective, she has, in a way, taken everything of Mr. Tangaroa's for herself.
There we go.
The Ultimate Cookbook contained instructions on how to create the poison gas. And the current owner of that book is none other than Miss Judy Bound. Ah, thank you, yes, thank you for the clip.
No way! You mean...
I'm afraid I do. Miss Bound would have been perfectly capable of setting up the gas trap. Finally, we can prove that she's been lying to us. Finally. And that's that. All that's left now is to await the results of the tests on the teapot. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can literally do this.
I believe.
I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe so deeply. April 2nd, 2:33 p.m. Zodiacal Felted Robe. The test results have just come in, sir. Traces of ubiquium were found in the teapots.
They were?
Just like Mr. Edgeworth said!
Curse you! You better not think this means you beat me.
You really need to drop this obsession with coming in first, Mr. Winner. We're all on the same side here, remember? We're all trying to get to the truth.
What? But first is best. Everybody knows it's better to be a winner than a loser.
That's really no way for a prosecutor to think. Not a successful one, anyway.
What? But I...
Enough! Mr. Edgeworth, please refrain from taunting the boy. Ignore him, Eustace. He isn't worthy of your attention.
But Gavelle... Alright...
Why don't I take care of things here for now? In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going and checking on the victim. Thank you, Nikki. And Big Clingy, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. Good idea. I'll be right back after I confirm that he's still dead.
Excellent, question mark. We shall see you shortly, then. Mr. Winner's annoying, but totally harmless. Judge Gavel, on the other hand. Danger recognizes danger. Now, Ms. Bound, perhaps you could explain why traces of ubiquium were found in your teapot?
I had no idea there was anything like that in there. Perhaps it's one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use?
So you are telling the court that you did not intentionally put ubiquium in the teapot?
Yes, exactly. Why would I? Until today, I had no idea that it could even be used to make poison gas.
Objection!
You're a trained actress, are you not, Ms. Bound? I'd have thought you would make a more convincing liar.
What do you mean?
You have access to the ultimate cookbook, correct? A book that just happens to contain instructions on how to create the poison gas used in the attack. Meaning, it's perfectly possible for you to know exactly how to make it.
You're very well informed, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ms. Bound, is what Mr. Edgeworth said true?
The book does contain information on how to make the poison gas, yes. But the fact that I have seen it doesn't make me guilty. Can I ask exactly how the gas was triggered?
The victim used a blowtorch to heat the lid of one of the display cases, thereby melting the ubiquium.
I see. But he locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely that and the fact that he triggered it himself. Wouldn't it point to it being a suicide attempt?
So she's not willing to admit to anything.
Furthermore, where would I have gotten hold of the Infesticide Ultra?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps you stole it?
No, I did bump into Moody Judy a week or so ago. And that very evening, I noticed my Infesticide Ultra had gone missing! Judy, surely it didn't.
Delicia, you carry your bag of pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities for someone other than myself to steal it from you.
That's true. And I don't have any hard evidence that it definitely was Miss Bound who stole it.
Judes, there's clearly something you're not telling us. Why don't you just come clean? We all know you'd never hurt somebody for no reason, so...
Not you, too. You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender?
Can you blame me? We've got one wing disguised as another, a gas trap in one of the display cases, and you're the proprietor of the establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo.
Kiddo.
Really good.
Calls a 34-year-old kiddo.
You've got this all wrong. You have to remember, the gallery doesn't have any security cameras, nor any security personnel. If some ill-intentioned person or another wanted to get in undetected, I don't think they'd have much of a problem.
Wow, you're practically asking to be burglarized. You need to be more careful. A great thief could have a field day in here.
And I don't think she's joking.
I'm never joking.
And actually, it seems that Mr. Gusto did, in fact, enter the gallery before it opened.
Sheesh. Judy's one tough cookie. She's not budging an inch.
Eddie, okay, I'm getting better about the not making weird comments about women thing. I'm gonna be totally normal talking to Judy. Kiddo.
Maybe it's time to rock a little technique Gregory taught me back in the day.
And what technique might that be?
So, hear me out. Everything's connected to what happened 18 years back, yeah? And since we're not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now, maybe we ought to approach this from a different angle and look to the past for clues instead.
A turnabout in thinking. So my father used this method as well. The turnabout technique.
I really expected Eddie to, like, have something in quotes there, but no.
No.
Alright, let's run this through the old Thinkatron. How was Jude's involved in what happened back then?
According to Miss Bound, it was because of her that Mr. Frost's flavored ice sculptures melted. And yet his sculptures are here on display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she... Thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Bound now.
Don't thank me. Thank your pops. Now take it away, Milesy. I'll grab the popcorn.
Miss Bound, you say that you were the one who caused Mr. Frost's creations to melt 18 years ago, correct?
I'm afraid so. I was young and foolish, and it was a terrible accident.
And yet, what you did allowed you to open this exhibit, no?
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If you are going to ask such questions, perhaps a formal testimony from Miss Bound might be best? Yes, perhaps it might. I'd like to know a little more about Zodiac Hall. And about why Miss Bound decided to dedicate this space to Mr. Frost's works. Very well. If you believe it to be relevant to the case, I will allow it. Miss Bound, would you mind?
Not at all. I'll do whatever it takes to prove that I'm innocent.
Then please, if you could give us some background on Zodiac Hall and the pieces on display here.
It took 18 years, but at long last, I was finally able to buy Samson's home back a little while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn it into an art gallery. To that end, I collected as many poly pieces as I could from around the world. Because, if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open a space dedicated to his work.
Thank you for your testimony, Miss Bound. How wonderful it is that you were able to fulfill your dream. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, everything seems entirely above board to me. Judge Gavelle, that was simply the witness's preliminary statement. As you surely know, the value of that testimony cannot be evaluated without due cross-examination. Spoken like a true attorney. Very well. You may do what you must. She's being so accommodating right now. Oh my god. Thanks, Queen. I'm just gonna, if there's nothing funny, I'm just gonna use the walkthrough. if there's nothing.
Hold it!
Cool. Thanks, Grace. Paul Alik. That was Mr. Frost's pseudonym, correct?
Yes. He adopted it while he was working as a sculptor in France.
I see. I'm curious about some of the pieces in your collection. More specifically, how you were able to acquire the Taurus and Gemini sculptures. It was my understanding that Mr. Frost died before he could complete them.
Yes. I was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on photos of the sculptures he made.
Really? Perhaps you could go into some more detail on that.
Yeah, the heating bill was too expensive, so I spent $500,000 on some ice
Yeah.
sculptures.
Somebody who's good at budgeting help me, my family is dying. Right, yes, right, so true. I'm afraid you've run out of road, Miss Bound. You can lie all you like, but you can't deny the results of the tests conducted on the sculpture's remains. And those tests leave no room for ambiguity. What you had on display weren't replicas. They were the very statues Mr. Frost carved 18 years ago.
Oh! I can probably help explain how they worked it out if you like, dear. It's the sugar, you see. You might think sugar is sugar, but the composition is actually very unique. You could probably recreate the statues, but the sweet secret of their chemical makeup? No chance.
Thank you, Miss Scone. I don't recall asking for her help, but still. To put it simply, the statues didn't disappear back then because they'd melted. They disappeared because you spirited them away and kept them hidden for these 18 long years.
What? She kept a pair of flavored ice sculptures around somewhere for all that time? I would have eaten them.
It's not the most out there idea in the world, assuming you had a big enough icebox.
Overruled.
Quiet, all of you. Miss Bound, have you anything to say in your defense?
So you've already learned that much.
Should I take that to mean you admit to having hidden the flavored ice sculptures in question?
No. I admit to no such thing. You haven't proven that I was the one who took those statues away. And you won't. Because it would have been impossible for me to do so in the first place. The police were already here when they disappeared. How could I have done it without them noticing?
How indeed. I don't yet know exactly how you did it, but I'm far from ready to say that it was impossible for you to have stolen them away.
You're a very persistent man, aren't you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I am indeed, and I won't stop until I get to the truth.
I see. Then I'd better tell you exactly what I did that day 18 years ago. What I did that day.
An autobiography by me.
The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby.
That is what Phoenix said. I really, you know what? I really need a new genre of joke. That it's like that's what she said, but that's what Phoenix said, and it only applies to extremely specific sentences. But when it happens, God, it sure does happen.
During the judging, I had to go change the camera's film cartridge for Samson. But before I could take the camera back to Samson, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Later, around when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds and serve tea to everybody present. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. And those were my movements on the day it all happened. I hardly see how you could take issue with any of that.
That's for us to decide, Miss Bound.
Are you saying there's a contradiction in her story, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm more focused on proving the fact that she did indeed steal those statues. The question is, when she would have had the opportunity to do so. If I can pinpoint that, I might be able to prove what exactly she got up to. Okay.
The first person I would love to cosplay is Cammy Meal. But the second person I would love to cosplay is Judy Bound.
So true, so true, so true. Verity.
Oh,
Fifi.
yes. Yes!
I would like to cosplay Kay, but I don't think I would make a very good Kay. We just have such different builds.
Oh, I think you would make a great Kay.
I mean, she has...
I feel like your spirit and your commitment...
True. I just don't look like a 17-year-old in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's true.
But I think I could do a pretty good Verity.
You would slay.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, actual fur coat or real weasels. Yes. Yes. No, it's just a fucking... It's a fur coat, and then I have Mana on my shoulders, and she goes... Just as you did today?
Yes. I went around and offered everybody working on the investigation a cup of tea.
Present company included. I remember it well. You were here, there, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere with that little cart of yours.
Interesting. And did anything strike you as strange around that time?
Oh yeah! Gregory was singing the praises of Judy's tea, and I think he mentioned his saucer was cold.
His saucer was cold? She didn't chill my saucer. Was this the moment when Ms. Bound stole the sculptures? This was the moment. Ms. Bound, I believe this was when you stole the sculptures.
I hate to contradict you, but the fountain room was full of witnesses at that point, Mr. Fender included. Are you suggesting that I somehow got the sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room, right under everyone's noses?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what I did 18 years ago, but he could because he ate the paper that he wrote it down on.
Damn.
That is precisely what I'm suggesting. Ms. Bound stole those ice sculptures, and she did it by hiding them here.
Take that!
Yeah, eating paper would fix me. My father and Fender had no idea that one of the sculptures was mere inches away from them. Because it wasn't just a tea set you were pushing around, Ms. Bound, but a hidden ice sculpture in a glass case.
Ah!
Overruled.
Surely such a thing would have been impossible.
Hang on, wait. Can you pause?
Yes?
Hey, we saw you from across the bar and we really liked your vibe.
Oh, this? They're sprites?
Yeah.
We saw you from across the bar and we hated your vibe. We saw you from across the bar and we'd like to judge your vibe.
How would a case of that size fit on a serving cart? It would have been spotted immediately.
Objection!
Who said anything about a serving cart? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you suggesting she used instead? I'm suggesting that Miss Bound used this to transport the sculptures.
Take that!
Verity hates everyone's vibe.
And this is a cart that Miss Bound used to move the flavored ice sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago. And it would appear that the very same cart is still here with us in this fountain room.
When you have vibes like Verity's, everything else pales in comparison. That's true. They're just so potent.
We originally bought it for use in the contest.
And you're saying that Miss Bound loaded Mr. Frost's sculptures onto this cart and carried them off?
I am. As you can imagine, all one would need to do is lay a case on its side, add a tablecloth, and it'd look exactly like a normal serving cart, thus allowing her to move the sculptures around freely.
Can it be?
Holy moly. Of course. That's why those saucers were so chilly. They were sitting on top of a big block of ice.
Damn, Judy, your muscles!
Judes. How could you?
Impressive. Then again, you are Mr. Gregory Edgeworth's son. I should have expected no less. There isn't a scrap of evidence that I stole the sculptures all those years ago now. And yet, I knew that no matter what I said or did, I'd always be under a cloud of suspicion.
So you admit it. You admit that you stole them. You admit that you stole them from Mr. Frost's room?
Yes, I do. I took those sculptures and their glass cases out of that room 18 years ago. As Mr. Edgeworth correctly deduced, I dressed up the lift cart as a serving cart to do it.
She looks like such a baby in comparison here.
I know. And slipped in and out of Mr. Frost's room while I was going around serving tea to everybody. In the end, I'd removed not only the sculptures, but the flavored ice zodiac blocks as well.
Zodiac blocks? I feel like I've seen them for myself before. There's a huge block of ice on display here. It must be incredibly heavy. No, maybe not, what with it being hollow on the inside. If the Winter Wing really is an exact replica of Mr. Frost's room from 18 years ago, then even though my father never saw them because they'd already melted, the Zodiac blocks must have been in the victim's room back then as well.
When I had finished moving the 2 ice sculptures and the 2 Zodiac blocks out, I took 2 fresh, empty cases to Mr. Frost's room and put them where the original 2 had been. Only the sculptures had been kept in glass cases, you see, to prevent them from being damaged. The blocks were a little more robust, so they had been displayed as is. As stated in the contest rules, we were responsible for providing all display materials, including cases.
Meaning it would have been easy for her to prepare those empty spares she swapped in.
Mr. Frost's room contained quite a few other flavored ice works in progress. I figured if I melted them down somehow, the resulting puddle would look like it came from the sculptures. And that is how the sculptures from 18 years ago came to be in the Winter Wing today.
I have to say, Mr. Edgeworth, that's quite the confession.
Indeed. And I think she offered it so willingly because she knows there's nothing we can do with it.
That's all I have to tell you. However, despite everything I've shared, you can't charge me with anything now, can you?
What? How do you figure that?
Oh my. I would have thought you might know at least this much, given we're at a crime scene. I suggest you memorize the various statutes of limitations outlined in this book.
Statutes of... what? Mr. Edgeworth? Statues of... What are the statues of?
Simply put, Kay, prosecutors only have a certain amount of time within which they can put a suspect on trial for a given crime. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
I love how she carries around statues for dummies, presumably as a quick reference for Eustace. Yeah.
So it's different for every crime? Murder, 15 years. Theft, 7 years. Ah!
Yes, Ms. Bound stole the ice sculptures 18 years ago. So it's too late to have her arrested for that crime.
I don't believe it.
Theft is a serious matter, especially when it involves the removal of evidence from a crime scene. However, as you yourself just pointed out, Miss Bound can no longer be prosecuted for her crime, rendering your revelation rather pointless, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Objection!
Statutes for winners.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. For you see, the theft of the ice sculptures isn't my principal interest here. I find the body that reappeared 18 years after the theft to be considerably more interest. To be of considerably more interest.
Are you suggesting that I also hid Mr. Frost's body?
I am indeed.
But how do you keep a body hidden for 18 years without anybody finding it?
By hiding it in a very unusual way.
Ooh, now this is interesting.
Are you telling me that you know where the body has been for all this time, Mr. Edgeworth? It's not such a big leap if you think about what Miss Bound has told us already. Let's just say it wasn't just flavored ice that she removed from Mr. Frost's room back then. Very well. If you are confident in this claim, let us put it to the test. Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, where exactly was Mr. Frost's body hidden?
Take that!
A photograph of Mr. Frost's works. And of the victim's body, Your Honor.
Inside the teapot.
You will have to forgive me, but I don't see what you mean. Where exactly in this photograph is Mr. Frost's body? The victim's body is hiding right here.
Take that!
The Gemini sculpture? Yes, it may look like a sculpture at first glance, but it is, in fact, Mr. Frost's corpse! Surely you can't be serious. I don't see anything in the photograph to support such a wild claim.
Objection!
That's because a certain piece of evidence was used to hide the body in plain sight. And what piece of evidence might that be? The court demands that you present what was used to conceal the body.
Take that!
one of the cloths from In the Autumn Wing. Yes, when it's made to glow in just the right way, it's so visually convincing you might mistake it for ice. Isn't that right, Miss Scone?
Well, yes, dear. Well, you can make it look like just about anything, really. Even blazing fire. And the right shade of blue would make it look like ice, yes. Exactly like it, in fact.
Is it not the case that a certain special device is needed to generate these colors, though?
Objection!
If you would care to take another look at the photograph of the Winter Wing, Your Honor. You'll notice there is a small box connected to the bottom of the Gemini display case. That's one of the very light-emitting devices in question. Detective Gumshoe even confirmed its presence. In fact, this particular device went missing 18 years ago. Back then, it was no doubt firmly connected to the cloth inside the display case. Which means Miss Bound had no choice but to take it with her when she removed the sculpture. So you see, this cloth and the light-emitting device were being used to create the illusion that Mr. Frost's body was in fact a statue carved from ice. No, this can't be!
Wait, so you're telling me that when we took that photo of us in the Winter Wing?
Yes, we were standing right in front of the body. But the body and the cloth were both recovered from the fountain. Why were they found there if the body was supposed to be in the Winter Wing disguised as a sculpture?
Objection!
Because there would have been no mystery as to how the body had been hidden if we found it as is. Ms. Bound needed to remove Mr. Frost from the Winter Wing in order to throw us off the scent.
Overruled!
So many photos in AA that accidentally have dead bodies in them. Yeah.
Ridiculous. I don't recall her sneaking around behind our backs to throw a body in the fountain. No, and she didn't need to, because she had another method at her disposal. Her trusty lift cart. The same cart that had proved so useful in executing her original theft. I believe she wheeled the body into one of the other wings and floated it down the stream to the fountain. The frozen body, being quite solid, probably got stuck somewhere along the way. Which is why only the cloth appeared first. The cloth Miss Scone discovered. And then the body followed afterwards, once it had thawed enough.
Yeah, that one tweet about... Oops, sorry. Sorry, I'm just...
Go ahead.
No, just... Yes, agree. I agree, Grace. Very funny.
It's an ingenious theory, Mr. Edgeworth. But can you prove that it was me? It seems a little unfair to expect me to accept your accusations without proof, don't you think?
What about an eyewitness? Do you think someone might have spotted her when she was moving the body?
As a matter of fact, I do. And the contradiction in the piece of evidence I was provided will shed light on exactly how Miss Bound moved the body as well. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any evidence to support your allegation? Of course, I have a piece of very compelling proof right here. Then please present it to the court. What evidence do you have that proves Miss Bound acted as you claim?
Take that!
More drawings? Very good. And is that me? Yes, Mr. Butts drew sketches of people as they passed through as they passed through the fountain room. But what I'm interested in is the cart we can see here. Miss Bound's serving cart. What about it?
More drawings me when I look at what I have to do for work.
Don't you see it? She's using the same trick she used 18 years ago. Ergo, we know that Miss Bound was busy moving Mr. Frost's body when this picture was being drawn. What?
If I may, I don't see Mr. Frost's body anywhere in that sketch. All I see is a picture of me delivering chocolates to everyone.
Really? Then allow me to direct your attention to the color of the tablecloth, Miss Bound. I'd originally thought that Mr. Butts had made an error, but he's assured me that couldn't possibly be the case. This tablecloth appears to be light blue. Yes, a shade of tablecloth that Miss Bound doesn't seem to own. The cloth only appears to be light blue due to the body hiding just underneath. Oh, but the shape of the cart is perfectly rectangular, just as one would expect. Surely it would be immediately obvious if the tablecloth was being draped directly over the body.
Objection!
Not if the body had been placed inside one of the hollow zodiac blocks in the Winter Wing. Place one of those on the lift cart, and it'd easily pass muster as a regular serving cart. Wouldn't you agree? Goddess of Justice! Miss Bound. Surely now you must admit that it was you who moved the body, just as you did 18 years ago.
I didn't expect you to deduce all that from a simple sketch. But that sketch alone isn't really enough to prove your theory, is it?
This is my fifth heh of the case. You needn't worry on that front. My case doesn't rest solely on Mr. Butts' artwork. Once you had disposed of the body, your serving cart became a simple lift cart once more. Which is exactly what we discovered here in the fountain room. And without a serving cart, you had to find someplace to put your chocolates.
My chocolates? The ones I was handing out?
As we saw in the sketch, you had originally placed them on top of the cart. But the chocolates you gave us came from your pocket.
Well, yeah. Mine was half melted. It was still super sweet and tasty, though.
Why did you suddenly feel the need to put the chocolates in your pocket, Miss Bound? It was because you no longer had a serving cart to put them on. That's why. One moment, please. You have explained what Miss Bound did with the chocolates and the lift cart. But what about the tablecloth? Where did it go? Indeed, if stashing the chocolates in her pocket was the only solution she could think of, I doubt Miss Bound had the time to dispose of an entire tablecloth. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an answer for me? Miss Bound didn't hide or dispose of the tablecloth, Your Honor. In fact, it's right here in front of us. Perhaps you would care to enlighten us. Where exactly is the tablecloth Miss Bound used to hide the body? Miss Bound has the tablecloth on her person, and in plain view, in fact. In plain view? No, surely you don't mean... Miss Bound. It's the cloth around your waist, isn't it? And given that the zodiac blocks weren't kept in glass cases, that cloth would have been in direct contact with the ice. All we would need to confirm my theory is test the cloth for traces of the sugar used in Mr. Frost's work. The game is up, Miss Bound. It's time to come clean.
I know, the twist of Judy doing it is so sick.
You won't need to test the tablecloth. Everything you said is true. I stole Delicious Infesticide Ultra, and I moved Mr. Frost's body. It was me. It was all me.
Free my girls, she did all that, but I don't care.
Delicia, I'm so sorry. Last week, I went into your bag and I took it. And then, I put it in his pocket, hoping to make it look like he had tried to do himself in. I also made sure to leave no fingerprints but yours, just in case the police suspected foul play.
Judy! You... Oh, gosh!
But Judes, why? Weren't we supposed to be on the same side? All fighting together to free Samson?
We were. But I couldn't afford to get arrested. Not yet. Not until I'd finally proven that Samson is innocent. I always planned to give myself up in the end, I swear. I know it's easy to say that now, but...
Why do it this way, though? It's not... like... It's sorry. It's not like you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thunder. I've caused you so much trouble. I've been the guilty party all along. Ever since that day 18 years ago.
Are you trying to tell us that the true culprit in the IS-7 incident was you?
I committed a terrible crime. I took those sculptures, and I stole them for purely selfish reasons. The moment Mr. Frost died, they became more than mere entries in a confectionery contest. They became the final works of Samson's favorite artist. I couldn't allow them to just melt away. Not before he came home. And that meant I couldn't let anybody near them. Not even the police. So I hid them. I knew it was wrong, but I just had to. I put them in the cold storage room for safekeeping. But what I had actually done was far worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. Because who would have thought that Mr. Frost's body itself was posing as one of the sculptures?
So she didn't know about the body when she stole the sculptures?
Samson is a kind man. A saint. He could never kill anybody. Never. And yet, because of what I did, the police never found Mr. Frost's body and Samson was found guilty. After all he'd done for me, he was my family. The only family I've ever had.
Those AI2 have themes. Sorry. No, sorry, I know. Don't break character. You're doing so good.
Okay, thank you. He was the most important person in the entire world to me. And
Judes.
After his conviction, I was forced out of our home. I was finally able to return only a few days ago. And when I did, I went to the cold storage room to check up on the sculptures. And that's when I saw it. Mr. Frost's body. It had been there the whole time. Of course, by that point,
the statute of limitations had expired. So I did what I did today. Because it was the only way I could think of to make things right.
It seems I've misunderstood her intentions. Everything she's done really has all been for Mr. Tangaroa's sake.
Hey, what are you thinking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
She's poking him in the face.
What are you thinking about?
Also, sorry, Oscar performance.
Oh, thank you.
So fucking good. So good! Ah!
It works best when you don't remember what happens, and so
Yeah.
you're like,
So you're like,
being
fuck!
surprised.
Oh my god!
Something that's been puzzling me. Why did Ms. Bound use poison gas? Why not a more reliable method? And why disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing? The only reason I can think of is to confuse someone who was here 18 years ago.
Yeah. I wonder what she had in mind.
If she was trying to prove that Mr. Tangaroa is innocent, Ms. Bound's ultimate goal must be to
By the true god!
Could she have been trying to discover the identity of the true culprit? Ms. Bound, your ultimate aim was to see Mr. Tangaroa cleared of all charges, correct? And to that end, you had to expose the real killer and have the police find the body from 18 years ago. Is my understanding of your intentions correct? Exhibiting the sculptures was sure to force the killer to return to the crime scene. After all, they were the only person apart from you who knew that the body was hidden in the icework.
I mean, okay, some people blame Judy for DL6 and the Fae Clan's disgrace because the body going missing led to the forged autopsy report, but I wouldn't go that far. Like, you know what else led to the DL6 case? Manfred von Karma being a stupid piece of shit. So, like...
No, literally. You have one person's unintended consequences and another person's, like...
direct actions.
Yeah.
Like, guys, why are we're literally jumping through hoops to blame women for shit.
I was gonna say, it really smacks of...
And then there's people who are like,
Manfred von Karma was actually a good dad and a good person.
God, don't remind me.
Yeah, Manfred von Karma is actually a good dad and a good person, but it was Judy's fault DL6 happened. Can we be fucking serious here? Like,
Man, going for gold and the giant piece of shit Olympics.
Exactly!
And he got that.
and he got that medal. He did.
Manfred von Karma, the kind of guy I'd want to get a beer with if I was in hell.
Yeah. Yeah, he shot someone over a case he didn't even lose. Like, he has lead poisoning. Why? I mean, hopefully, God willing, but why does he have lead poisoning? Oh, because of the bullet. So true.
I was about to be like, because he's old and he grew up when lead-enhanced gasoline was
True
legal.
as well.
After all, they were the only person apart from you who knew that the body was hidden in the icework.
So they would have freaked out thinking the body was about to be discovered and come running, yeah?
Even if Judy was responsible for all that, I'd still be like, whatever, hashtag free my girl. Literally.
Exactly.
Exactly. But Ms. Bound ran the risk of that the killer might successfully cover their tracks this time. In the worst case scenario, they might even have been able to remove Mr. Frost's body from the scene. So how could she lure the true killer into revealing themselves without putting vital evidence at risk?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. You're saying that's why the Autumn Wing was all winter-wingy.
I am. You were betting on one thing, Miss Bound, weren't you?
Well, actually, maybe the bullet hit Manfred in the shoulder and has made his arm spasm, so he accidentally picked up the gun and then accidentally fired into Gregory's chest because of the arm spasm. And he took the blame for it in DL6 trials so that Miles wouldn't know it was his fault because he truly loved and was proud of Miles.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. I think that's a winning
theory.
Eustace, would you go investigate the sandbox, please?
Oh my god, sand? I'd love to. I always win at sandcastles.
Yeah, I'm always number one at sandcastle making.
Sebastian. It's his voice. Well, maybe your evil dad loved you. Think about it. Abby, you're so fucking funny all the time.
Literally.
That whoever opened the Pisces case you had so carefully disguised as the Gemini case would be the real perpetrator of the IS-7 incident. No.
Well, that would mean the real killer was...
Enough! Not another word! Do you realize the implications of what you are saying, Mr. Edgeworth? Are you prepared to stand behind the accusation you are clearly about to make? Ms. Bound set a trap for Mr. Frost's killer, meaning that whoever found themselves caught in that trap is highly likely to be the guilty party. But I lack the evidence to support such an assertion. To accuse someone without any evidence is not to be done lightly. So, should I really go ahead and make my accusation and name Mr. Frost's killer nonetheless?
Do it.
It's like, it's Kay and Judy in his ears, like, do it.
You should totally do it.
My ultimate goal is to see the truth exposed.
The killer.
And to do that, I need to seize the moment. Yes, Judge Gavel, I am prepared to stand behind my accusation. I know exactly who is to blame for the IS-7 incident. Mr. Gusto, the victim of the poison gas attack, is the perpetrator behind the IS-7 incident.
Stay?
Mr. Gusto.
Ms. Bound, as we have established, you knew that the opening of the gallery would lure in the real culprit. And you set up the poison gas trap in order to catch them. Do you dispute the facts thus far?
You're a very impressive man, Mr. Edgeworth. Just like your father. And of course, you're absolutely right.
Then perhaps you could tell us exactly what happened in your own words.
Of course. I have nothing to hide anymore. So I might as well tell you everything. As you said, I set a trap here in the gallery to try and catch Mr. Frost's killer. Before we opened, I made sure that the door to the Autumn Wing was the only one that was unlocked. When opening time came, I went around to unlock the doors of the various rooms, and found that the Autumn Wing had been locked from the inside.
You're a very impressive man, Mr. Edgeworth. That's what Phoenix said. Got him.
The killer is on the other side of the door. The thought... well, it frightened me.
Killer's on the other side of the door. That's what Phoenix said.
He said so much shit, damn.
And then she simply walked away, leaving him to fall victim to her poison gas trap.
When I heard that Mr. Gusto was being treated for gas inhalation, that's when I knew he was the murderer. All that was left was for the police to find Mr. Frost's body, and then Samson would finally be proven innocent. At least, That was my plan. Judes, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm always here for you, right? We could have found another way. It didn't have to be like this. Thank you, Mr. Fender. You've been so very kind to me all these years. But I'm the one who created this mess, so it was up to me to try and clean it up.
Here's my weird fan translation problem. Sorry.
Oh?
I'm waiting with bated breath.
I didn't care what it took, as long as I could get Samson out of that awful place. Judy, Judy, Judy. 18 years ago, the police managed to cover up the fact that Mr. Frost's body had gone missing.
Oh, I see. Ended up shipping Eddie and Julie, and I had to really try not to let that influence my translation. Yeah, that's the problem, is when you...
I can see it.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely see it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I don't know. Girl he's had a crush on for like 18 years, who is like also a client, technically. Yeah, Eddie Judy's lots of fun. But I understand, like, feeling like no, I can't let this color this official this unofficial piece of like important historical document. But yeah, I get it.
How bad is it that I went immediately to thinking about how many hair products would be in their shared home? Like, I don't say that to disparage them. I think it would be great.
They have matching sleeping bonnets.
Oh my god.
I think it's important to have a partner who is who has similar like goals to you and and similar priorities. And they would have like a bathroom and then a separate bathroom specifically for hair stuff.
The silk pillowcases only. Those tub shrooms are full of hair.
Yes. They have those okay, Umi has this one brush that she let me use, and it like my hair had never curled naturally so well, but it's like that brush that you if you have like curly hair, you brush through it when it's wet and then it looks straight, but then it curls really nicely.
What kind of brush is this? You must send me a link.
Yeah, it's like a curved brush.
Oh?
Yeah, it's really I'll look for it later, but they've got one of those for Eddie.
Oh, I need one.
Yeah. And then his curls become like really like nice and defined. Oh yeah, Ron Desiree is really also good.
I'm laughing because I'm like, this is so sad. Actually.
Yeah, Doomed Het, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read this, yes?
I think so, yes.
Okay, let's keep going.
If I went to them now and said it had reappeared, I was afraid they might have tried to cover things up again. So I worked to set off a very public incident here in the gallery, in front of as many witnesses as possible.
I'm so sorry, Judy. You, Samson, Gregory, I let you all down.
Fender, this can't be easy for him.
No. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, I hope one day you can forgive me. And whatever punishment I have to face, I'm ready to accept it. But please, if I may ask one thing of you, it's that you simply must clear Samson's name.
Her beautiful teardrop. Don't cry, girl. The The way the truth of these past 18 years had come to light was unexpected, to say the least. And yet, it had only set us down a path towards an even more shocking end. Okay. How much time do we have left, like, in Slicer? Because this will be the last part. But...
I just got like a Twitch, like, are you sure you want to send this message for saying, bitch, the fuck, this is so... Yeah, I do actually. This is so...
It is so... No, I think, Nikki, I think it was more than 20 minutes. Yeah, more than 20 minutes, Queen.
I can... We'll see.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's go till 10, and then let's try it. Let's try.
We'll reassess.
I pull second 3:11 p.m. Zodiacal Fancy Room.
Ms. Bound, are you feeling a little calmer now?
No.
Understandable, I guess.
Yes.
Good. Then allow me to get to the point. Regardless of your intentions, you broke the law.
Yes. I understand.
Nevertheless, I understand that you did what you did in order to prove Mr. Tangaroa's innocence. 1 hour and 20 minutes Slicer time. Therefore, if the real culprit really is someone else, then we have a duty to reinvestigate the case. Okay, so we'll get as much as we can done, and then maybe finish it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
Overruled.
I don't have an hour.
Yeah,
and
no, not
20
an hour.
minutes in me,
Yeah,
but
no.
yeah.
There is nothing to suggest that anything nefarious took place in the official IS-7 incident records. And right now, there is nothing to suggest that we should take Miss Bound at her word either. So our first order of business should be to arrest the culprit of the case before us, Miss Bound herself.
Objection!
Official records cannot always be trusted, Judge Gavel. Especially since there are those prosecutors who would think nothing of twisting the facts.
Overruled.
Are you suggesting that the committee at the time overlooked just such a prosecutor? That's for you and your people to figure out. However, it is a fact that the autopsy report was faked. Seeing as Mr. Frost's body was only found just now. Yeah, we're not getting to the end, but I want to get as much done so that we have as much time as possible to do case 4. Ah! I love case 4. There really is something of a Mr. Von Karma in you, Mr. Edgeworth.
How so exactly?
By continually defying the will of the committee and bending the truth to fit your needs. That's how! Perhaps it is time you understand how no, the committee sees this case. The committee is willing to accept that Mr. Von Karma falsified Mr. Frost's autopsy report. Even still, Mr. Von Karma only managed to have Mr. Tangaroa convicted as an accomplice. I, personally, have come to believe that the real culprit behind the IS-7 incident is Miss Bound. Her plan to poison and kill Mr. Gusto today was her attempt to frame him for Mr. Frost's murder.
And this is how the committee sees things, is it?
It is. As always, I act solely in the service of law and order.
It sounds to me like all she's doing is acting in service of the committee in covering up the truth. And if I can't change her mind, there will be no saving Mr. Tangaroa or Miss Bound. So, Tara, okay, clarification on spoilers. Grace, my friend Grace, here on this Grace, has not finished case 5, did not get to case 5. So...
Well, I got to it, but I didn't finish it.
Right, okay. So, like, just for safety, anything case 5 is, we're just gonna keep it vague and yeah.
If you do reference it by accident, don't worry. It will go right over my head.
Yeah.
And I'll forget it immediately.
But just like, big reveal stuff or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Hold it!
Why would Miss Bound have chosen to frame Mr. Gusto for the murder? No doubt because he suspected her of being the real culprit. He may have entered what he thought was the Winter Wing simply to see if the Gemini statue was genuine. Little did he know that he would be greeted by a trap designed to silence him. A trap that nearly worked.
Objection!
Do you have any evidence to support that line of reasoning? Unfortunately, Mr. Gusto remains in critical condition. It will be difficult to prove anything until he regains consciousness. In other words, there is little we can do for now. On the contrary, there is plenty we can do. You still have not grasped the situation, have you? Then allow me to spell it out for you. We have all the evidence we need to explain both the IS-7 incident and the poison gas attack. That was the one I was supposed to present to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. This one's a new statement. We have therefore determined that there is no need to investigate either case any further.
Thank you, Hannah. Oh my gosh.
Objection!
I'm afraid there is still one question concerning the IS-7 incident that remains unanswered, Your Honor. Would you mind taking a look at this? What is it? They're test results, carried out on the liquid at the bottom of the Gemini case in the Winter Wing. As you can see, traces of blood were detected. The question is, whose? Until that question is answered, I hardly think you can claim to have all the evidence.
There was blood in the Gemini case. Why did I not hear about this from Eustace?
Because Detective Gumshoe informed me of the results directly. I was planning to tell Mr. Winter about it myself, of course.
Overruled.
You kept this to yourself until now, despite having no jurisdiction here whatsoever. Mark my words, the committee will hear all about what you have done here today.
As ever, my interest is in the truth, and if mistakes were made in the past, they must be rectified. If you must report me to the committee, then so be it. But in return, we must be allowed to investigate this case to the very end.
That is not my decision to make. You will need to discuss it with Eustace.
Oh, brother! Guess who's back, losers?
What?
And with good news, too. was a close call for a minute there, but Carmelo Gusto is alive and not dead like he thought I was. Like I thought he was.
Gusto. He made it.
You're the ones who found me?
Yup. Long time no see, Gusto.
Huh? You're the attorney's assistant! You've grown, and you have an assistant of your own now?
Assistant? No, I'm...
He hasn't got the gig just yet. This is Gregory Edgeworth's son.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service.
Fate moves in mysterious ways. I'm in your debt. If you hadn't found me in time, I wouldn't be here to thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. After all, if you hadn't lived, we wouldn't be able to ask you what really happened 18 years ago.
Carmelo Gustari. Carmelo Gustari, sorry. Huh? What are you talking about?
We figured out quite a bit while you were out cold. Including the fact that you're probably the guy who offed poor Artie Frost.
What? Is that true?
Miss Bound set up a very elaborate trap to catch Mr. Frost's murderer. A trap that involved rigging the Pisces case with poison gas. Perhaps in light of that fact, you could tell us in your own words what happened back then. Or perhaps you'd rather exercise your right to remain silent.
Oh, it's not that. Gusto here is a fan of the old meditation. You know, and all that jazz.
Wow, sleeping while standing seems pretty cool. That's one heck of a talent.
Except there's no sleeping involved in meditation, Kay.
Hey, Gusto, old pal. How about you snap out of it and tell us what went down way back when?
Okay, there is when I do it. Dude, the corpse pose? I can stay in the corpse pose for about 8 hours, okay? I'm no joke.
Corpse pose is great.
Yeah.
I was caught in the girl's trap, so I must be the killer? Is this your idea of a joke? I'm the victim here.
Indeed you are, Mr. Gusto, and there is no evidence that you have done anything wrong yet. Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Fender are merely speculating. Corpse pose is just when you lie flat on your back on the ground. But ghost trick death pose... I don't know if I can say this.
Family Guy death pose?
No.
Ass up?
No, well, okay, so the thing is that I have done the ghost trick death pose because I passed out.
What?
But the manner in which I passed out is really...
Why did you pass out, Tony? When was this?
It was like years and years and years ago, but I was like face down on like a tile floor because...
Oh my god, why wasn't I there to settle you on a chaise longue?
Oh my gosh, thank you so...
Salts?
Because... I'm just gonna fucking say it. It's because... I was in like 12th grade, I think. I took a shit and it hurt so bad that I passed out. I fell forward off the toilet and woke up with my face on the tile, ass up.
Girl, we've all been there.
I woke up and my face hurt and I was like, what the fuck? And so I just I flushed the toilet and then I had a 4-hour nap.
4 hours?
You were past. I did not feel good. Like, I woke up from being on the floor and then I woke up, I felt really bad, so I slept for 4 hours. Thank you, Big Clingy. I was debating, do I throw away all of my dignity? It's fine.
Why would this? No, this has just made you so infinitely more relatable to me. I feel so much closer to you now.
Why is it called a restroom? Exactly. Yeah.
If you've not taken a life-altering bathroom break,
yeah,
then you haven't lived? Question mark?
Question mark. You haven't almost died. You know what? Yes, it is really funny, and yes, I probably should have seen a doctor, but I didn't, but I'm fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I scorpion posed in the ocean, and then I started having back pain, and I was like, what's happening? And then I saw a doctor, and they did an x-ray, and my spine was broken.
Oh my god.
Just part of my spine. It's fine.
From scorpion pose at the beach?
Yeah. That's why I can't do yoga anymore.
Oh my goodness. Well, you
there's,
can do
bones
corpse
in
pose.
my spine that are broken. And the vertebrae are shifted. Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, I'm glad that you retained all of your mobility. Oh my gosh. Or not all of your mobility, but
now.
Well,
I'm glad you didn't get a concussion. Jesus
thanks.
Christ.
I mean, I probably had a minor one since I went to sleep for 4 hours, but, yeah, lots of bonding in streamed.
Tony.
Soseki Natsume Kitty! Okay, when Jet and I were playing DGS 2, there was this one sprite of Soseki, and he's sitting there and he was there for so long, and we were like, he looks like he's taking a shit. I know that the burgers are raw tonight, but we're not finishing it anyways.
Listen, we've been really, good, except for the few personal bonding experiences that we've had. So,
yeah.
And
then one day I'll tell you guys the other shit experience that I had that was far more recent, but is just
Listen.
That'll be
when
for
I got
another
COVID
day.
from my boss, I was really fighting for my life.
Oh no!
And I was like, fuck you, 81-year-old man.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
Not to quote Jet, man, fuck old people. I'm kidding.
Literally.
Yeah, no. How about no? Yeah, exactly. Let's not. I already shared way too much, and so let's not.
Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Fender are merely speculating and having quite the odd conversation. Go straight down!
Oh, yeah. Hey, Milesy boy. Want to hear about the
time I passed out taking a shit? It really is the ghost trick death pose. I had, it was both arms, behind me between the legs, just
Oh, no. Your head just making...
Yes. Contact with the tile.
That's not... Oh, no.
Anyways, that's why I can't do yoga anymore.
And that's why I can't do yoga anymore.
Oh my god, okay.
Rest assured that they have no... Rest assured that... Rest assured.
Fuck! I keep thinking about, why do they call it a restroom? It's called a fighting for your life room.
Yeah, okay. You went to sleep for 4 hours? Mr. Edgeworth!
I was fine. I was probably fine.
You went to sleep for 4 hours!
Yeah, Miles passing out from his shit is definitely the kind of story Eddie would tell everyone. Yes, okay, he would not admit that to anyone, actually. He would not admit that to anyone, so it would have to be like somebody else reveals it. Like Francisca reveals it.
I don't think I could come back from this.
Okay, let's just get to a fucking sobbing point.
And scene, Tony. And scene.
And scene. As Apollo opens up. Oh no, Greg would have revealed it because he was so concerned and Eddie uses it for blackmail.
Stop.
Okay.
Rest assured that they have no authority.
Okay, good.
And that you may pay them no heed.
At least somebody here, seems to be on my side.
Judge Verity Gavel. It's a pleasure, Mr. Gusto. I will assist you in any way you require. Perhaps you could begin by explaining what exactly happened 18 years ago to Mr. Edgeworth.
Fine. You want me to prove I'm innocent, Mr. Prosecutor? I'd be happy to.
Objection!
So this is how you mean to play it, Judge Gavel? You're hoping Mr. Gusto will help you to hide what happened instead of trying to correct the record? I believe only in the infallible judgment of the Goddess of Justice.
Yeah, good stream to come back to. Yeah.
Except it is us humans who make the actual judgment calls in a court of law. And so long as there are those who would use the law to their advantage, our rulings are fallible indeed. If you would use your position to further obscure the truth, then neither she nor I will forgive you. We shall see about that.
Oh yeah, don't forget Pegleg.
What do you advise, Judge Gavel?
Does AAI2 have themes?
It would seem that you are under suspicion because it was you who triggered the poison gas. Specifically, by opening the Pisces case's lid. Would you be so kind as to share why with us?
Understood. I came to see Frost sculptures. Simple as that. I made a mistake with the opening times and arrived a half hour early.
Miss Bound, was there no one at the reception desk at that time?
I had left the main entrance unguarded and unlocked.
I'm sorry. I saw. I'm minimizing the chat again. I can't be trusted.
I had left the main entrance just like the way. Fuck me.
Stop being so fucking funny. Jesus
She goes
Christ.
straight on my peg leg until I pass out for 4 hours. She's Scorpion bosom.
A man has died.
I had left the main entrance unguarded and unlocked, just in case the killer made an appearance. Tony, I don't think we can make it to case tonight.
No, not tonight. I just want to get us to a stopping point.
Yep. I was also busy making preparations elsewhere, all the way up until the gallery's opening.
Kay and Eddie crying in the background.
I'm not listening to you.
Okay, yeah, don't listen to me.
So no, there was no one here on the first floor then. But I did make sure that all the wings were locked up tight. All except for the autumn wing, that is.
I see. She did all that just to steer the culprit into the autumn wing, which is precisely where Mr. Gusto went.
sneaking into a building's pretty suspicious, however you slice it.
Silence in the courtroom. I will permit no objections or interventions unless there is some evidence that the witness is lying.
The courtroom? You know this is an art gallery, right?
Mr. Gusto, if you could please continue by explaining why you opened the Pisces case.
I wanted to see Frost's work up close. So I went up to Gemini. Sorry, guess it was supposed to be the Pisces statue.
I will permit no objections, interventions, or passing out in the bathroom for 4 hours.
And I saw that lid was frozen on tight. So I grabbed a blowtorch from nearby and I tried to open it. When I finally got it open, gas came pouring out.
Fascinating. His is the sort of flawless testimony attorneys can only dream of.
Yeah, the everything sounds like a lie kind.
I am none too satisfied with Mr. Gusto's explanation myself. Alas, there is no evidence to refute it.
Yeah, what?
Whenever I do Gusto's voice, it's always out one side of my mouth.
Come on! There must be something!
It's Bound's story she'd be questioning, not mine. I'm not the one who set up the gas trap. She could have killed anybody with that thing.
Objection!
She turned on the sprinklers as soon as the gas was released. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was gunning for the killer and nobody else. That killer being you, old pal.
Sorry, you believe that self-confessed criminal?
Miss Bound is far from blameless in this affair, and she will have to pay for her crimes. But so will Mr. Frost's killer.
She could have killed anyone with that thing. That scorpion pose. You seem determined to pin Frost's murder on me. But I had no reason to kill him. And you have no evidence to prove otherwise.
Can we really not prove that he's the killer, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Gusto fell victim to the poison gas. That much is indisputable. Yet no matter how suspicious his actions in the present may seem, they prove nothing about the past.
Yeah, but... Then what about you, Mr. Fender? There must be something we can do.
You're right. We may not have evidence, but we have plenty of intel. Let's see now. If Gusto killed Frost, he must have had a reason.
He claims not to have a motive, but that can't really be true, can it?
If he did it, he has one. Not many people commit murder just for fun. In fact, your old man had a little back and forth with Von Karma about a probable motive too, remember?
How can you possibly say that with any certainty? If their relationship had broken down for some reason, that could very well have been the motive behind this murder.
Gregory.
Von Karma wouldn't let us talk to Gusto back then, but we can now. We can put the pieces together. I think the picture we've been looking for might just emerge.
Yes, I think you might be right. I need to think back over everything we know about the IS-7 incident, especially the questions that never got answered.
And the finger marks? Were you the one wearing the gloves?
Ms. Scone denied that the finger marks on the frame were hers. But what if they were Mr. Gusto's? Perhaps he had wanted to take a look through the ultimate cookbook for himself.
So he asked me to go put in a new cartridge. He seemed to think there should have been more shots left than there were.
In other words, the film ran out sooner than expected.
Yes. The number of shots he took didn't line up with the number of shots remaining. But he thought maybe he'd just lost track somewhere along the way.
My father noticed these things for a reason. I just need to piece them together correctly. In the absence of evidence, it's the only way to the truth. Mr. Gusto, you and Mr. Frost conspired to create works for the contest together, did you not? Yeah, Greg helps from beyond the grave. Hashtag Greg.
Sorry, you know my little secret.
Mr. Fender was kind enough to inform me. Mr. Frost was in charge of the designs, while you were in charge of the flavor. Is that correct?
What can I say? I still had a long way to travel on the road to becoming a master confectioner.
But you only collaborated up through the semi-final. Something changed after that.
We both wanted to show what we could do. Show that we were better than Tangaroa.
Objection!
Yes, yeah. Once we get through the string of logics, we'll be at logic chess, which will be a good place to stop. Yes.
Then why did you help Mr. Frost with his entry for the final?
What grounds do you have to say that?
Your own statement, made to Mr. Von Karma 18 years ago. You told him that you had been working together right up until the day before the final. Mr. Frost's entry was carved entirely from blocks of flavored ice. Ice which would have needed at least a day to freeze, and whose flavors would therefore have already been prepared by Mr. Gusto.
Yes, which lines up perfectly with what Gusto told me. Then, that he helped Frost until the day before the final.
In that case, why didn't Mr. Frost reciprocate and help Mr. Gusto in return?
Objection!
I can hardly be expected to read the minds of the dead.
So, why didn't Mr. Frost help you in return? I feel like I did. So, why didn't Mr. Frost help you in return? I just didn't process what he said there. Yeah, one last Von Karma for the road. I submit that your relationship broke down for some reason, and that became the basis of your motive for murder.
That's not how it was. Sure, we stopped working together, but it was all perfectly friendly.
You stopped working together in a friendly way? Kinda hard to imagine, but okay.
Besides, how do you think I did it exactly? You think I just strolled into Tangaroa's room and killed Frost? I couldn't have killed the man while Tangaroa was in there working on his chocolate pieces, could I? So you see, it can't have been me.
I wouldn't be so sure. There must be a window of time when Mr. Tangaroa wasn't in his room. And if I can prove that, I can prove that Mr. Gusto had the opportunity to kill Mr. Frost.
To read the minds of the dead? Ach, Lara, I can hardly be expected to read the minds of the dead.
Photographing the cookbook's contents would be the perfect way to steal its secrets undetected. And what if Mr. Gusto did just that? What if he used Mr. Tangaroa's camera to photograph the book?
It'd be the perfect crime. So much better than stealing it and getting chased by the cops.
A sneaky snapshotter 20, huh? That could work.
Oh, you did call it, Esteban.
Interesting. The only question is, when would he have done it?
Good question. What about during afternoon tea? Didn't Delicious say that Gusto and Frost had missed out on the little tea party they had?
Which brings me to the next question. When do we know for certain that Mr. Frost was still alive?
Oh, here we go.
Then, after the contest began, nobody saw hide nor hair of Frost as he had secluded himself in his room. And the only person capable of entering his locked room was Tangaroa, possessing as he did the only key.
Miss Scone, were Mr. Tangaroa's works the only ones you sampled?
No, dear. I couldn't help myself. When I'd finished my afternoon tea, I tiptoed over to Chillywinks's room for a little taste too.
Mr. Frost had kept to himself inside his room after the contest had started. But he was gone by the time Miss Scone snuck into it to sample his work. Meaning there's a good chance he was murdered before the end of afternoon tea. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do it for the Ace Attorney. I switch between voices and accents for the Ace Attorney.
Real.
We can be sure that Mr. Frost was alive until the beginning of afternoon tea, making tea time the only window during which Mr. Gusto could have killed him. Are you satisfied with Mr. Gusto's story now, Mr. Edgeworth? Sadly, I'm afraid I'm still rather unsatisfied. But things are finally starting to become clear, and the truth will soon come to light at last. Do you mean to say that you have uncovered new evidence? Evidence? No. I was hoping I might convince Mr. Gusto to open up to us about it instead.
Oh, is it mind games time again?
Oh, she's so cute.
I love mind games.
It is. Mr. Gusto, I have a question for you.
And he lets her call it mind games. These are my mind games.
This is his mind games. Don't fuck with my weird fucking old guy. He's got mind games.
Perhaps a little more sodium chloride next time. I said I have a question for you.
What is it?
You chose to make your entry for the final on your own.
I told you, I wanted to test myself. I wanted to prove I was the best in the world.
Objection!
If that were the case, then surely you wouldn't have chosen to cheat in the first place.
I think Kay cannot see the logic chess dimension, but she can sense it and does punches whenever he throws the pieces. Yes!
She's like, I can tell when Mr. Edgeworth's getting someone. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that girl ain't gorn.
So tell me, Mr. Gusto, why did you feel the need to team up with Mr. Frost? "18 years ago.
Wait, okay. We're saving here. This is where we're saving. And the next time, we will finish case 4, or case 3, and then we will get to case 4!
Yay.
Yay! 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 I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out and playing Ace Attorney with me and listening to my demo reel and listening to my stories about falling off the toilet.
What a roller coaster. It was like one moment I was crying, the next moment I was laughing so hard I was crying.
Yep. It really, I laughed, I cried, it moved me. I remember the first time you saw case 4. Every single bit in case 4, it made me scream. Like the, ah! Until then, remember everyone, if you're taking shits that knock you out for 4 hours, see a doctor.
True.
Yeah. Congrats on the demo reel and the epic toilet failure. Well, thanks, man. Thanks. Case that was made for Tony. No, literally, it's Tony bait. It's Tony bait. Takashi Yamazaki wrote that case with Tony in mind. He could see into the future. Yes. This, like... imagine Tony becomes a famous voice actress and this story surfaces. You know what? I have no shame about... I didn't do anything wrong. So why should I feel ashamed?
It'll make you more relatable.
Exactly. AAI2-3 is so crazy. Cases that make you shit yourself and die. Stellar voice acting with side of toilet misadventures. Well, thank you. That's what I aim for. Stick with me, guys. I got some more in the chamber. Oh yes, I've laid on the ground in the bathroom writhing in pain because I have really, whenever I get drunk, it's awful. I don't like getting drunk. Can you call it something else? Call what something else?
No, yeah, that's why I can't get, like, I guess blackout drunk, is because the nausea takes over and I'm like, I have to go home. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like Tony's chambers. I said what I said. Joke's on you, you've been in my chambers this whole time. We're streaming from my bedroom. I'm just gonna dab with my legs really quick. I can't do it. My foot hit the desk, it really hurt. I'm not gonna break my back, I'm gonna break my foot. Is she leg like on my peg leg until I pass over 4 hours?
God.
Abby, this is just like when we threatened to throw you in the trunk. Well, I guess, hold on, I should save, huh? Yeah, well,
probably should.
Good stream, everyone.
Great stream, if I do say so.
I think it was pretty great. I'm always getting put in locations. Yeah, bro. What can I say? I love it when Abby's in locations. Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me and having fun and love and light. I'll see you guys next week for case 4! Yes! Yay! Can someone get me to the next location? The secondary location? The tertiary location? Yeah, anyways. Bye! Everyone have a good night and a good week, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!